The heart of a lion, the slyness of a fox, and the eye of a tiger. Throw in the quirkiness of a duck, and you have Oregon's Andrew Wheating.
And the hometown hero, Larry, is this man, senior Andrew Wheating from Oregon.
The crowd went crazy when he was introduced.
In June, Wheating captured national titles in dramatic fashion, winning in both the 800 and the 1500 meters.
And Wheating's got a big lead! Andrew Wheating has done it again, back to back!
And Wheating gets the victory, 1, 2, 3 for the men of Oregon.
A Vermont native, a 2008 Olympian, and now a 2010 Bowerman finalist. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Oregon's Andrew Wheating. Have a seat. Have a seat. I live in Connecticut. When I left New England, it was snowing. You want to go back home and cross-country ski with me or anything?
I can't cross-country ski, but I can try.
How about downhill?
Snowboard.
Coach, you let him snowboard? Where are you? No, that's got to be punishable offense. Huh? Coach is here. Who else is here for you?
We got my mom and dad, Justin and Betsy. Been here from the start.
They're there down in front. How's a guy get, hopefully you're not going to go, well, a plane, dummy, but how do you get from Vermont to Oregon? That's all.
I knew you were going to ask me that question.
Long way to go.
Well, I guess long story short, I couldn't hack it in the soccer business. So I ended up kind of through an interweaving of different people and just kind of luckily being pushed into the right sport, apparently. I started picking up cross country and meeting Vin and my high school coach and the connections there, and I just ended up getting recruited out at Oregon, not having a single idea what the program meant or anything of the history. So I remember going out there and looking at him like, you want to recruit me? Do you know what you've seen my high school times?
I'm a soccer player. So now that you've been there and you've experienced it and you know, because I hear the phrase all the time, what does it mean to be one of the men of Oregon?
I mean, it means a lot of things. It's just the history that you represent, not only on the track but off the track. You represent one of the richest track programs in the nation, and if you're kind of not taking it seriously, you don't deserve to be considered part of that elite status. So call me an elite athlete now, but I think the minute I stepped foot on Hayward Field with an Oregon uniform on, that's when I became an elite athlete to me.
And when you look at those names and you see whether it's Prefontaine or Salazar or Joaquin Cruz, and then you see your name there, do you think, gosh, that doesn't belong? Or are you privileged to be there? Or do you just go, I can't believe I'm in that line? Or what's the reaction to seeing that?
I mean, it's pretty incredible. I remember when I first started figuring this out, actually a friend of mine from back home was teaching me all the world records when I started getting into track and field, and I didn't know anything about the sport. And he's like, all right, let's start off simple. What is the Oregon 800 meter school record holder? And what's his name? I was like, it's Joaquin Cruz. And it's like, no, it's Joaquin Cruz. And I was like, oh God. And so to now know and understand what all these athletes mean and represent, and how fast they've run, it's truly a blessing and an absolute honor to be considered one of the guys that they talk about when talking about them.
How about the record 1:41:01? What does that do for you? You saw that baby.
It makes me hungry. Makes me hungry to run fast.
Give me the difference in because you go 800, 1500. What's in those 700 meters that makes the difference between a champion and being successful in both of those?
Well, they're two completely different events. It's a different mindset. You hop in the 800 and it's just full on sprinting. You don't have the time to really make mistakes. You just got to make sure that where you are is where you are, and you got to be ready to make your move when the time counts. In the 1500, you have the time, you have the patience, but really I think it's just a different kind of mindset. And at the moment, I'm loving both of them, and I don't have a favorite.
I'm doing this event, and then afterwards I'm going across the hall. I'm going to do the Hall of Fame, so I've got a double tonight too. I think that's fairly impressive.
Okay, all right.
I'm doubling
make sure
up.
you hydrate.
Yeah. The difference between your junior season and your senior season. There was some bumps in the road, and then you come back, and what made the difference in that?
Well, my junior year, it was really tough because we were coming off the Olympic year. And it was just it was very different because sophomore year was so much fun and just, I'm doing these things I never thought I could do. And then now I'm back on the same circuit with this massive target on my back, and it's just really, it felt like I could feel the pressure anytime I stepped to the line. The season didn't go as well as I wanted it to. It was good nonetheless, but not what I wanted. And when I came back around for my senior year, it was just like, I've got the target. I don't really care. It's just let's have fun. Let's go for broke. And that's exactly what Vin and I talked about at the beginning of the year. It's just like, we got nothing to lose. We've kind of made our mark out there. Let's go for something big.
All right, now before we go, maybe I can get a straight answer out of you because your pal over there was sort of evasive. You going to the BCS title game?
Yes, we are. Yes, I am. Yeah.
Right, and you told me you got good seats already.
I do. Yeah.
Tell the people where you're sitting.
I'm on the corner on the second row, so right. Yeah, if you see the guy with green face paint and a green yellow wig, that'll be me.
You're going face paint?
I've thought about it.
That's a bold move. How does that turn out?
Well, don't get permanent ink.
No, not that. I want the game.
Oh! Right.
Wait, note to self, don't paint in latex bad. No, how's the game turn out?
Ducks are going to win. I mean, how could you not go against the Ducks?
Do you guys, you and Ashley, you walk by LaMichael James and stuff, go, dude, national championships are awesome. You should get one.
No, I think actually it was like that, and it was funny. And he's kind of walking by. He's like, Heisman trophies. You should look to get one. It's like, all right. But now hopefully one of us can walk back and start rubbing it back in his face.
He's Andrew Waiting.